Hello everybody, welcome to another video of me playing ships, doing a voiceover. Anyway, I thought we'd spend some time talking about the Resistance, because I've had a number of questions about people struggling with the British battle cruisers, and I thought this was an interesting example, and not only that, it was a hilarious game in the Resistance that I played the other day that I thought I'd tell you about. First things you should know about the Resistance. She is a battle cruiser. She was a hypothetical third renown class battle cruiser that was never actually built. She was due to sit alongside the Renown and Repulse, but she was never actually made, sadly. She is rocking 6 15-inch guns and 8 torpedo tubes, which is loads. And as you can see, she has an 11-kilometre range on her torpedoes, and with my build with the new Commander, she's getting 18.5-kilometre range. Now, this is plenty. To my mind, the best way to play these ships is mid to long range. You want to keep your angles, use your torps for self-defence only. This one's a little bit different to the tech trees that the tech trees tend to have, certainly at 4, 5 and 6, 6.5-ish kilometre torpedoes. They are basically for if you get too close, you use them. They are, of course, wiggly, 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 as you can see. This has absolutely no gameplay function apart from looking wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. Her detection ain't half bad. She's one of those ships that's pretty quick. She turns really well. And basically, does good damage. Citadels are a little bit hit and miss. I suppose, I think it's the way the guns work. I mean, her grouping is 2.0, which is better than Renown's 1.8, so she does tend to hit more in the right kind of locations. She also is rocking, obviously, the speed boost. She's got hydro and she's got a bunch of heals. The heal's pretty good. It's not spectacular, but it's pretty good. It's not Nelson levels, but I think it's better than average. And she's very good at killing cruisers when she can hit them. There we go. Why we didn't Citadel that Ramat, I will never know. Also, this game has a lot of those in here. So I've got to be imagining that either people are getting them for some bureaus, or do you know what? I don't know. Anyway, we are doing what you always do in a quick battle cruiser and going around the flank on this one. That Ramat in the middle has now died, so there is that. If you have a ship like this, it's the same in the Champagne. Fast ship, not a lot of barrels, but decent barrels. It's very good at going around the flank, and it's very good at being that sort of, it's maneuverable, it can get from flank to flank. It's not like those big Americans that are big, sluggish. They hit hard, but they've got to get places. Warspite is like kryptonite to any British battle cruiser. Those 15-inch guns will ruin your day. But equally, the 15s can do some decent damage to the Warspite. So just going through the deck there, that's going to do some nice damage. So yeah, it's a good ship, but it is not a sit there and tank it kind of ship. You've got to keep moving. You've got to keep at range, keep your angles going. The firing angles on the guns aren't too bad. Look at me messing around with my aiming there, trying to make it work. But yeah, it's not too bad at all. I mean, I have fight fire with fire on this because nothing worse than being set on fire. It does take a decent amount of damage from HE. It's not particularly heavily armoured. Oh dear God, that thing just exploded. Somebody made that Colorado go home early. And that Warspite's thought better of actually jumping out and round that corner to get slapped by me and slapped by somebody else. Now, what you won't have seen is that I have noticed there is a battleship that's going to come round that corner. Now, I believe it's the Italian. So, which one's that? The Tier 6 Italian. Oh, it'll come to me. You'll see it in a minute. I've seen that it's come around the corner. We have the advantage on this side, and I have a Surrey on my left who's been doing sterling work ruining people's days, and I'm pushing through. We still have a battleship behind us, but he's kind of lagging behind a little bit. But he's going to come in clutch later on. That Nagato is a good player, and when you see what happens near the end of this game, because only half of this I survive, spoiler alert, you'll see what's going on. So, there's a Ramat. Again, like I said, that's the second one on the enemy team. They weren't in a division, they were just there. So, obviously, people want to take out the alternative Atlanta. Don't know why. Seems to be their thing. Can't believe that Warspite is still alive. But anyway, so, there's the Caracciolo. I knew it was the Carpaccio. I knew it was Italian. I couldn't remember what it was called. So he's been spotted by our Surrey, and our Surrey has just shit himself thinking, there's a bloody Italian charging at me. And here's where British armour piercing can let you down. So I've got him broadside, pretty much. He's just turned in, because I imagine he's expecting torpedoes. And, I mean, reasonable damage, but not a lot of damage. He's now spotted me, and that Surrey is not long for this world. You can see me wanting to get the torpedoes away. Surrey's gone down, Dev struck. The Ramat is shooting me from the right, and the Carpaccio here is broadside on. I might be aiming a little high. He should really stop shooting, you know, and just let his secondaries work me over, but... Now, I fired my torpedoes, what I can only class as a little bit over-enthusiastically. So, I have fired them, he's turned in, I knew he was turning in, so I'm now trying to get my other side away, and I'm, what's the word, in a lot of trouble. We're going to see if we can get some torpedoes on him, but he's going to get within, these not all of these are going to hit, look at this. How many? 1, 2, what do we get? We only get 1 and the rest don't arm. I now pull the fabulous mistake of not having quick enough turret traverse. He's on barely enough health. I'm on plenty. I clap him, but don't citadel him. And now he's going to kill me. Oh, we get him. Hooray! However, the downside is... Yeah. I just got walloped. Never mind. But however, high caliber, double strike on the Ramat, and it's just a flesh wound, all in the same time. Thank you very much. So yeah, this thing can hit hard. I think that was my first 2 citadels of the game, but I am now dead. Our Scarne explodes because Scarne on Scarne action, sadly not going so well. We have 4 ships, they have 3. We're ahead on points. This is our friend in the Nagato. This is Captain Dragon. This is the chap who was behind us before, and now there's nothing left for him to shoot at. There's a full health Fuso on the enemy team. We have no destroyer. We still have a Ramat. We have a galley who's not half bad, mostly, and we have a Tennessee. Now, I'd like you to look at the map and tell me if you can see the Tennessee. I'll show you him in a minute. And your guess is as good as mine as to what goes on next, because I don't see him fire his guns for the rest of the game. Not once do I see him fire his guns. Right, 4 versus 3. I want to get a win. Here's the Tennessee. Now, he is so far away, he might as well be on the next map along. He's taken the long route round. Here's a little bit of advice. If you have a American battleship and you're at tier 5 or tier 6 and it's this slow, don't put yourself out of the game, because you literally cannot play. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that Surrey was at 15 kilometres and I reckon he could have shot him. Nope. No shooting. No shooting from the Tennessee. Okay. We're kind of waiting to see. Okay, there's the Ramat, and there goes the galley. Now, we know the enemy have got a destroyer. I believe it's a Scarne. Now, say it with me, folks. Smoke screens are torpedo magnets. Yes? Yes. So, sitting still in your smoke screen... oh, it's not a Ramat. It's a Shitsuyu. Not a Scarne even. It's a Shiratsuyu. Yeah, that was utterly predictable. Okay, the Tennessee is still here. Can he shoot at anything? Oh, it's gone. Never mind. never mind. We'll wait for the next thing to pop up. Let us know when you get here, Tennessee. It's fine. And Nagato's being smart. He's nearly full health. He's not advancing. We're kind of there or thereabouts on points. But they have a very dangerous destroyer, and we do not. However, they do have a very squishy cruiser called a Surrey that could be killed by our... Oh, he's behind a mountain now. Our Tennessee still can't shoot at him. Our Tennessee is still ambling around the rock, wondering what the fuck's going on. Now, our galley's a little bit broadside on. There's still a Fuso out there. Why did he shoot then? I'm very confused. Never mind. Right, the Fuso's just getting chunked by the Nagato, and the Nagato will win that fight, or he should do. The galley here is looking for the destroyer, and you know he's looking for the destroyer because the Ramat's just been killed, and he's deeply uncomfortable. How's our Tennessee doing? Yep, he's still behind that rock. Nagato's all right. Yeah, Nagato's fine. He's angled away, sailing away from the destroyer. The Surrey's shooting at him with impunity because Tennessee's behind an island, and yeah, and the Shiratsu's still out there, and dear, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? Tennessee's about to clear the island. Can he shoot at anything? No, he cannot. Big, accurate American guns, having a wonderful time. Yeah, about that, not so much. So back to the Resistance. The Resistance is lots of fun. Don't get in a brawl in it. You'll die. Do use it at medium and long range. Do angle it well. Do use those accurate guns with the decent dispersion to flatten things. You'll do great. Don't take it into a one-on-one fight with any full-on battleship because it'll lose. It's got no armour on the nose. It'll get penned all day long through the face. And you're going to have a bad old time. Do use the flanks, and play smart. And if you can see 2 or 3 battleships in front of you, turn around, kite away, take pot shots. Don't engage face first because you'll never get out of there. As soon as you give your side up, you're dead. Right, so we are down to the Fuso is dead. All that is left is the Shiratsuyu and the Surrey. The Nagato's turned around. The Surrey is over there, because that's where the plane is. There he is. I wonder if the Tennessee can see him. Nope. However, what we're going to see here is how not to play a galley against the Surrey. Surrey has 8-inch guns. Yeah? Yeah. Gets a little bit punished by the Nagato. However, the galley has started to fire his torpedoes and is sitting broadside on, as you can see. The Tennessee is still behind a fucking island. So the Surrey goes, here's some armour piercing, Pierre, hold this. And Pierre goes to sleep for a very long time and won't come back. Shit. So now we are left with a Nagato and a Tennessee, who I still haven't seen fire his guns, against the Shiratsu, who's clearly bloody dangerous, and the Surrey, who knows how to play his ship. The Surrey's at a distinct disadvantage against the Nagato, though, to be fair. Really, the best play for the Nagato is to turn away again, because that Shiratsuyu's got his number. And I'm pretty sure it's got a torp reload, not a smokescreen, but I might be wrong. However, somehow, the Shiratsuyu, explain to me how this happens. He decides to shoot at the Nagato, which is brave. He wants to fire because maybe he thinks he's got a flood. Of course, what the Shiratsuyu wanted him to do was to turn in because of torpedoes. However, he has missed with his torpedoes. And now, see, torp reload, definitely. There's no way they're all Shiratsuyu torpedoes. However, our Nagato is a pro and dodges like a boss and is hilariously... Hi, Tennessee. You going to play? Are you? Do you intend to get involved at all? No. Maybe a bit, just a little. No. Right. Our poor old Nagato's having his arse handed to him by these two. Gets a decent thwack on the Shitsuyu, but not enough. The Shitsuyu's trying to disengage because he's realised that it's not going very well, and it's all on Captain Dragon. What's interesting here is the Surrey starts firing AP. So I wonder if he's going to switch back to HE on this one. Not entirely sure. Yeah, he has. Smart Surrey player. He sets the fire almost immediately. Now it's 480 to 440. We could really do with that. Thank you very much. Thank you, RNG. I will send you a beer in the post. So the Surrey is now dead. And the Shiratsuyu is out there somewhere. However, somebody's damage control is on cooldown, and he cannot put this fire out. So he's going to die. No, he's stopped it. Ha ha! Spoiler. 503 health. 503 health. We're at 500 points. They're at 402. Tennessee is still there. He still hasn't fired his guns. He's happily motoring. He wasn't even trying to hide to win by cap. He's just trying to go to the cap. I have no answer to what was going through that bloke's brain. Oh, shit. Is this going to be a loss? Oh, no, 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 no. However, wait for it. We won! Yay! I got all medals. Hurrah. Resistance is great, if played sensibly. Our Tennessee came last. No great surprise. And our Nagato came top. GG, Captain Dragon. Don't play the Tennessee like that. Resistance is good fun. Be careful. Watch out for sneaky little destroyers. Have a great rest of your day. Love you lots. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!